Imagine getting into a small car accident. Nothing major. You exchange numbers, go home, and the next day someone calls you saying they're handling the claim. They know your name. They know your car model. They just need a small processing fee to speed things up. Would you pay it? Now imagine finding out later. That person never worked for any insurance company. Today we're talking about insurance scammers, who they are, how they operate, the tricks they use in 2026, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself before you become their next paycheck. Stay with me on this one. This could save you thousands. An insurance scammer is someone who tries to fraudulently get money from an insurance company, or pretends to represent an insurance company to steal money from regular people like you and me. And here's the scary part. Some of them look extremely professional. They don't look like criminals. They sound helpful. They use real company names. Sometimes they even spoof phone numbers so it looks like a call is coming from legitimate insurers like State Farm or Geico. And that's how people get trapped. Let's talk about how these scams actually happen. Because once you understand the playbook, you're much harder to fool. This one is wild. Scammers literally stage car accidents. They slam on their brakes suddenly so you rear-end them. Or they work in groups, one car blocks you, another hits you. Then suddenly 5 people claim injuries. Whiplash, back pain, neck damage. And guess what? They all go to the same doctor, who magically confirms the injuries. The insurance payouts? Huge. And sometimes your premiums go up because of it. Let's say someone actually has a minor accident. A small dent, a cracked tail light. Instead of claiming the real damage, they exaggerate it. They add old damage to the claim. They inflate repair costs. They work with dishonest mechanics. What should have cost $800 suddenly becomes $6,000. Insurance fraud like this costs billions every year, and honest customers end up paying for it through higher premiums. This one hurts the most because it targets everyday drivers trying to save money. A broker offers you a super cheap policy, way cheaper than the market. They send professional-looking documents, maybe even a logo copied from a real company. You pay. Months later, you get into an accident and find out your policy never existed. The money is gone. The broker disappears. No license, no trace. That's a ghost broker. Now this one is exploding in 2026. You get an email or text message saying it's from your insurance provider. Urgent. Verify your policy details. Your claim has been approved. Click here. Update payment information to avoid cancellation. The message looks real. The logo looks real, but the link? Fake. Once you click it, they steal your login credentials, personal data, maybe even your banking details. And sometimes they use big names to gain trust. They'll pretend to be from companies like State Farm or Geico because people recognize those brands instantly. That's psychological manipulation. Now here's the part you really need to pay attention to. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember these warning signs. If someone says, "You must pay right now or your policy will be canceled," slow down. Real insurance companies send notices. They don't threaten you into panic payments. Let me say this clearly. No legitimate insurance company is asking for Amazon gift cards. None. Zero. A real agent will have a license number. You can check it. You can verify it. If they avoid that conversation, that's a problem. If everything is verbal and they don't want to send official documentation, walk away. No paperwork, no deal. You might be wondering, why is this getting worse? Simple. Technology. Scammers now use AI-generated voices. They clone websites. They scrape your data from social media. They make calls that look like they're coming from legitimate numbers. And when the economy gets tight, people look for cheaper insurance options. Scammers know that. They bait you with low prices and urgency. It's not random. It's calculated. Okay, so what can you actually do? If someone calls claiming to be from your insurer, hang up and call the official number listed on the company's website. Scammers feed on panic. Calm kills scams. One extra letter, one missing dot. That's all it takes to land on a fake site. If something feels off, it probably is. Let's make this super practical. If your agent avoids meeting in person or video verification, that's suspicious. If their email is a random Gmail account instead of a company domain, that's suspicious. If they can't clearly explain policy terms, that's suspicious. If they offer prices dramatically lower than everyone else, that's suspicious. If they insist on unusual payment methods, that's suspicious. See the pattern? Transparency versus secrecy. Real agents are transparent. Scammers operate in shadows. The real cost of insurance fraud. Here's something most people don't realize. Insurance fraud doesn't just hurt companies. It raises premiums for everyone. When scammers steal millions, that loss gets distributed across honest customers. So even if you're not directly targeted, you're still paying the price indirectly. That's why awareness matters. That's why conversations like this matter. Insurance is supposed to give you peace of mind, but scammers are trying to turn it into fear and confusion. And the only real weapon you have against them is awareness. Not paranoia, awareness. Because once you understand the tactics, you see the traps before you step into them. So let me ask you something. If someone called you today claiming to be from your insurance company, would you know how to verify them? If you got an email saying your policy was about to be canceled, would you click the link instantly? Or pause and check? And how many people in your family would actually recognize these red flags? Drop a comment below and tell me, have you or someone you know ever dealt with an insurance scammer? If this video opened your eyes even a little, hit that like button so more people can see it. Subscribe to the channel and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Stay smart, stay alert, and I'll see you in the next one.